Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Wilson Cruz. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to talk about an interesting topic, an interesting figure, an interesting fighter in boxing today. And I'm just going to turn my phone screen to you guys and I'm just going to show you who he is. When you see his face, you should know who he is. Right there. Look familiar? 40-year-old Ismael Barroso. 25-4, two draws, 23 knockouts. At 40 years old, this guy is given the top fighters at 140 pounds. Hell. He can punch. He's got a good win over Fidel Maldonado Jr. Fidel Maldonado was a decent prospect coming up back in 2015, 2016. And in 2017, Barroso fought him and stopped him in 6 rounds. Then he fought Ulysses Jr. Straight out of Canada. And he was a very decent boxer, man. Good ring IQ. Excellent boxer. Excellent boxer. You know, he defeated Zachary Ochoa. He defeated Cletus Selden. Very solid guy. I've seen him fight before. Very aggressive. And Ismael Barroso defeated him by unanimous decision. Then he fought Rolly Romero. We all know about that fight. In a fight that he was winning. And the fight was stopped in the 9th round in favor of Romero. But it was a gift by Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks, I don't know what's been going on with Tony Weeks lately. But he not back to back. He refereed after the Barroso fight. No controversy there. But now last night he did it again. Even worse. But anyway, in this fight, Barroso was catching Romero cleanly at times. Was the aggressor. Romero in spots was having his moments. But Romero was behind on the scorecards, in my opinion. I know in a lot of people's opinion. And I think Romero was going on was going on an offense, an attack. And Barroso was ducking, slipping. And here comes Tony Weeks stopping the fight. In a fight that Romero was losing. And Romero was winning. 40-year-old. You took the title from the 40-year-old in the most disgusting way possible, in one of the most horrible stoppages in boxing, in the history of boxing. I guess, popularity wins. Rolly Romero is a favorite, the A-side, the young guy. So Tony, we saw the opportunity to jump in and stop the fight for Romero. Now Barroso came back last night against O'Hara Davis and stopped him in 1 round in a fight that was an upset. Davis was kind of the favorite going in, but I never doubted Barroso, man. He can punch. He's very aggressive. He can fight. He showed me a lot in the Romero fight of what he's capable of. And he showed it. He showed it, man. The first round stoppage, TKO, and now he's back. And now he's the interim WBA junior welterweight champion. Him and Rolly Romero got together after the fight, like in the ring. They were talking to each other. Romero was telling him something in his ears. And hopefully that's part of the fight, the rematch. The rematch, Barroso deserves a rematch. He deserves a rematch. And much more now that he's interim WBA champion. The champ is Rolly. So it makes sense now. Hopefully now the next fight for both is the rematch. But Barroso looks like he's becoming the George Foreman of 140 pounds. He's 40 years old, guys. And this guy's fighting like he's in his 20s or 30 years old. Like he's in his prime. I guess he started late. Let me see when he started boxing. 2005. Well, he's 40 years old and he seems to be reaching his peak right now. The crazy thing is about Barroso, he was stopped in his biggest fights against Anthony Crolla back in 2016. Isa Chaneev, a guy from Russia who at the time was a serious guy to fight. And then he fought Akhmedov from Ukraine. I've seen him fight before. Uzbekistan. He was born in Uzbekistan. Lost to Barrios. Of course, the biggest win on his resume is Ismael Barroso. He beat Angeles Mendez. Pretty good Dominican fighter. Alberto Puello, he lost by split decision in a close fight. Kenneth Sims Jr., close fight. Then he came back by stoppage in a victory there in a tune-up. So, and then Barroso came and beat Ulis Jr. Yves Ulis Jr., Fernando Saucedo. He beat him. And yeah, and then now he came back with a knockout victory over Hart Davis. So, Barroso, man, at 40 years old, you will say he ain't got much time left. No time. But he's making noise, man. He's making noise. Man, he saw him beating Romero. And now he comes back here, knocks this guy out, O'Hara Davis, who was, I think, the favorite to win that fight. He got starched in 1 round. The last thing to go is your power. Barroso has that. Barroso has never been in a war like that. I don't think so. But at 40 years old, man, is impressive as to what Barroso is doing. Now he's in line for another world title shot, well deservedly, against the guy that he lost to, kinda. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Barroso and Romero can get it on for again and make this thing right. And hopefully they don't allow Tony Weeks to referee the fight. Tony Weeks needs to be evaluated, man. This is his second time turning in a horrible stoppage. Last night, he turned in another horrible one, but that's another topic I'm going to touch on. But yeah, Ismael Barroso, he's here to stay at 140 pounds. 40-year-old Ismael Barroso on the door to another world title shot. Like I said, the George Foreman of 140. Age is just a number. And Barroso is out there showing it, man. He's very dangerous. Barroso Matias, that's a hell of a fight, in my opinion. But Barroso has to win the WBA belt in order for him to get attention to Matias, because Matias wants to unify the division. He wants all the belts. He wants the big name. So Barroso beating Rolly, then Barroso can dance with Matias. He's earned it. Miracle Boy Boxing, I am your host, Wilson Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. All the pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing right here. Peace. See you guys in my next video.